Recently, my husband Greg received a diagnosis that would require an intensive surgery and months of chemotherapy. Like many of you who have faced a similar situation, we immediately began praying for heaven's help and God's power. The Sunday following Greg's surgery, the sacrament was delivered to our hospital room. On this occasion, I was the only one taking the sacrament. 1 piece of bread, 1 cup of water. At church, my mind often focuses on the delivery system of the sacrament, the preparing, the blessing, and the passing. But on that afternoon, I pondered the gift of God's power available to me through the sacred ordinance itself and the covenant promise I was making as I took that piece of bread and that cup of water. This was a time when I needed power from heaven. In the midst of great heartache, exhaustion, and uncertainty, I wondered about this gift that would allow me to draw upon the power from Him that I so desperately needed. Partaking of the sacrament would increase my companionship with the Spirit of the Lord, allowing me to draw upon the gift of God's power, including the ministering of angels and the Savior's enabling strength to overcome. I don't think I had ever realized with this much clarity before that it's not only who officiates in the ordinance that matters. What the ordinance and our covenant promise unlocks also deserves the focus of our attention. Priesthood ordinances and covenant promises allow God to sanctify us and then work wonders in our lives. But how does this happen? First, in order for an ordinance to manifest the power of God in our lives, it must be done with authority from the Son of God. The delivery system is important. The Father entrusted Jesus Christ with the keys and authority to oversee the delivery of His priesthood ordinances. Under His direction, within the order of His priesthood, the sons of God have been ordained to stand in place of the Son of God. Second, we don't just make covenant promises, we must keep them. In many gospel ordinances, we make sacred covenants with God. He promises to bless us as we keep those covenants. Do we realize it is the combination of priesthood ordinances along with the keeping of covenant promises that allows us to draw upon God's power?